Hello everybody and welcome back to Poetic Philosophy, episode number 145. All the poems in this Halloween show I put through an AI program and turned them into songs. So stick around to see how it turned out. Who knows, AI just may be the key to expand our creativity. We enter a new time, a time where we acknowledge the darkness within the human psyche, where we grow beyond the darkness, not in fear, but in overcoming that darkness, because it is in confronting our adversary that we grow beyond it. In Matthew 5, it is said to love our adversary. Now, why do you think it would say that? There is wisdom in the Bible, but when we read the Bible with the beliefs that we carry at that point of reading the Bible, it changes how we understand that verse, because our beliefs are the programs that run our life. Sometimes we need to debug those programs, because if we don't, we'll take those mistakes and build on them. Now, what do you think will happen to the structure of our lives if we do that then? The poems in today's show are Trick or Treat, The Beast Within, and The Shadow. And if you want to say thank you or support this podcast, you can purchase my $5 PDF book, A Soul's Journey, at payhip.com/poetry by Robert Parent. And if you enjoy this podcast, this episode, like it, share it, and subscribe for more episodes. And of course, I thank you for listening, and stay creative in the magic of life.
Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for.
The monsters of the day go out, who think the tricks are a treat, traveling with lighted pumpkins, wearing their human costumes. Eyes turned into their skulls, looking at their own light, at one with the shadows of night they once knew love. Holding the pain close, they seek the heavenly rain, traveling with lighted pumpkins in their human costumes. The lost souls come to know love when their light recycled as autumn leaves to spring's bud. Monsters of the day go out, who think the tricks are a treat, traveling with lighted pumpkins, wearing their human costumes. eyes turned into their skulls, looking at their own light, at one with the shadows of night. They once knew love, holding the pain close. They seek the heavenly rain, traveling with lighted pumpkins in their human costumes. The lost souls come to know love when their light recycled as autumn leaves to spring's bud.
Greetings, this is Mark Gunn with the Brobdingnagian Bards, and you're listening to The Right Stuff. Slancha.
The visions of the mind that does not ride on the highway of time keeps one on the sideline. The visions of the mind stops one from onward moving. 'Tis also frees the tongue from sharing one's wisdom. The visions of the mind makes one react negatively. To block the reactive mind is what must be done. The visions of the mind that works negatively is the beast within all of us. It's the fear that lives within. The visions of the mind that works negatively is the beast within all of us. It's the fear that lives within. The visions of the mind makes one react negatively. To block the reactive mind is what must be done. The visions of the mind that works negatively is the beast within all of us. It's the fear that lives within.
If we could read the secret history of our enemies, we should find in each man's life sorrow and suffering enough to disarm all hostility. That quote is by Henry Longfellow Wadsworth.
A haze, a fog covers the moon's light. High above treetops, metaphors of this life. The light of swords, the light of life. The light of the God force enters our reality. In this light, I lose myself and turn my back to see that self as a life being Why do this but to see the shadow, two-dimensional shadow among trees, looking on hilltops, the search for it, the shadow, the light, the gentle wind blows through the oak leaves, still on the trees. Is shadow separate, or is it connected as above so below? Shadow, what is it? The gentle wind blows through the oak leaves, still on the trees. Is shadow separate, or is it connected as above so below? Shadow, what is it?
Eternal words are more than words. Regular words only transmit information or data. Eternal words paint a picture in the mind and transmit principles which are never forgotten. This is why the Master called them words that shall not pass away. This book contains numerous eternal words, words that shall not pass away from the memory of the reader. Within its pages, he or she will find many principles which will elevate the mind to new vision, to a higher plane of seeing that shall be retained. The writer takes the reader on a quest for the third key of communion. We learn the reason teachings of light are distorted over the generations, about higher perceptions, principles of creation, the beginning and end of the universe, residual reading, and much more. In the end, there is a powerful confrontation with evil, a superhuman test, and a solution that takes us from inside the atom to a revelation of the whole universe and its destiny. Brace yourself to go where you have not gone before. This book is Eternal Words by J.J. Dewey. You can find this book at the author's website at freeread.com. That's freeread.com. Again, the website, freeread.com. Or go over to amazon.com to find Eternal Words by J.J. Dewey. These are words that shall not pass away. Thank you for listening to this show. If you'd like to support me with a coffee or even gas for the gas tank, you can purchase my book, A Soul's Journey, at payhip.com/poetry by Robert Parent. Or for inspiration, you can check out my X feed at Podcast Bard. Or you can check out My New Hampshire on my YouTube channel at Podcast Bard. Thank you for listening, and stay creative in the magic of life.
Powered by Cast Blaster.